The NOVAR Verizon Cup Series race number 17 and 30 would head to the Texas Roll Speedway in College Station, Texas. McDonald's pole, we're going to the 0-0 of Sean McDowell. I believe this is the second time this year that McDowell has won the pole. Damon Scott in the 18 is in second, Ronald Portland third, and then Eddie Johnson fourth. However, the outside line would get a good start, although Ronald Portland, I believe, didn't get a good one as he moves down to the inside. But then, however, just about on 8 laps in, he would get around to second and then go and take the lead from Sean McDowell in 0-0. On the 31, he would go and try to use the inside line. The outside, McDowell's getting a good run on the outside, but however, Portland has the preferred line around the racetrack, and he has the shorter way around. So that means the 31 will go and take the lead eventually, as you see Gordon Billard in the back, and then Eddie Johnson, the 59. He's gonna see what he can do with Portland and try to make it 3 wide to go for the lead. Coming out of turn 2, Portland gets a good run, and he will eventually take the lead, and then he will lead about a couple of laps, so about lap 36, I believe, where he will lose the lead to the 18 if Damon's got the 18. The 18 will get under to the inside of the 31 and then pass him for the race lead, as you saw a little bit of lag there, but other than that, and here's the 11 of James Wilson Jr. He's going to try to make it. He's going to see what he can do. Who is he going to go with? Is he going to go with the 18, the 31, or is he going to make his own move? Well, maybe not. He's going to go 3 wide coming into turn number 1, as that's not really a good idea, but however, Ronald Portland is going to win the battle off of turn 2, so that means Damon Scott does not take the lead. But however, you're going to see the 11, he's going to take second away from the 18, as Wilson eventually will go and take the lead, will go and try to take the lead away from Portland, as Portland's been so far untouchable for the first half of the season, of the race. He had the 11 of the 11 is going to go and take the lead away from the 31, so here comes the 11 of Wilson. Eddie Johnson's right there, seeing if the 59 can make the move. Wilson will get a run off before and will take the lead, will nip the 31 barely across the line there. However, Eddie Johns tries to think he can go 3 wide, but thinks of it and just stays behind the 11 of Wilson, and the 11 of James Wilson Jr. goes for the lead coming out of turn 2. There were a couple of incidents during green flag pit stops on lap 53. We're going to get to... Alright, Carson Brooks, he's just going to have no sits at all, just runs in the back of the 31. I don't know what that was for. And then Daniel Salmon stops right there. I don't know what was all that for. And then Chadler Blake, he is going to rear end the 5. Going to rear himself into the 5. And then Eric Welber just hits the back end of the 15. In the 15, he is just going to be like that. And then the 77 of Jeff Johnson just runs over Cody White for no apparent reason. And then Nate Piper, he's gonna, as you see, Cameron Brooks and Ike Deuce Jr. making contact. Nate Piper will get into the back of the 15, and then here's Keith Hales in the 35. He's gonna smash into the 37. As you see, Cameron Brooks also gets hit by the 5. When pit stop cycled out, Blake Battaglia in the 50 will be the race leader, and then the 11 of James Wilson Jr. in second. You know what they are in common? They have in common? They're teammates for Brian Grenson Motorsports. As the 50 and 11, they were formed just earlier this year. Battaglia, who was who only ran part-time in 2010, running full-time this year. He is doing very well in the number 50 All-State Toyota. However, James Wilson Jr., he will fly by the number 50 of Blake Battaglia. He is going to sneak an inside pass, and then he is going to take the lead away from the number 50 of Blake Battaglia. So that means it's still a Grenson 1-2, but however, it's now the 11 taking the lead away from the 50. However, on lap number 81, I believe, Blake Battaglia had to pit for fuel because he pitted earlier and he needed to do his second stop. But however, the first caution would fly on lap 84. While Walter Green was trying to take 10th away, he gets turned by Casey Hugo and hits the outside wall hard and gets on his side. And then he will come and plot back down. So tough break for Walter Green as he was trying to get into the top 10. Looks like he won't do it today. James Wilson Jr. will lead on this restart with Gordon Billard in second, Mark Wangillo third, Damon Scott in fourth, and then Bryant Kittleton in the 53 in fifth. Great one for the 53. And as you see, there's a huge stack up right from everybody behind Cameron Brooks. as you're going to see, Mark McGill, he's going to try to take second away, but however, on that same lap, the second caution would fly on lap 88. It would appear that the 48 and 7 would make contact. This will turn the 19 to 12. The 16, 57, 64, they all go spinning down the back straightaway. The 16 will spin into the grass, and then he will come to a stop. No damage. No damage reported on the 16. However, there was an incident bigger than this. Mike Hogan gets hit from the 12, and he slides down the grass. And then as he comes and backs up, he tries to slow down, hits the outside wall pretty hard. And then when he's just coming back down, he was controlled by the 095 hard! So 2 heavy hits from the number 7. We do not know the medical condition on Mike Hogan. He was hit from the rear by the 09 and then just under the driver's seat by the 5. So we do hope Hogan is okay, but we'll just get the best word from Hogan. James Wilson Jr. will lead on the restart with Gordon Biller in second. Mark Mangillo, he's going to try the outside for third. Brian Kittleson will actually take the third spot away. So the 91 of Gordon Billard, he will just make a pass on the 11th car. So looks like we got to see Gordon Billard going for the lead. And the third caution would fly with just 7 laps to go. Daniel Salmon, Cody White just pulls up in front of traffic, gets into Brian Dawson and Daniel Salmon, and collects MJ Holloway. I don't know what Cody was thinking in there, but he could have just used his spotters apart. The 91 Gordon Biller leads on the final restart. Brian Kittleson in second, James Wilson Jr. in third, and then Blake Battaglia in the 50. He's not on the lead lap, but he could be a factor in the finish. But we do not know, but because he is the teammate of James Wilson Jr., and if he can hold up the 91, he'll probably have a good shot at it. James Wilson will probably have a good shot at winning. Because James Wilson has been known for losing races, for dominating races, and then losing them by an upset finish. However, with just about 3 laps left, the 50 would catch the 91 and would unfortunately pass it because the 91 would just back off, so the 11 would catch him up perfectly. And that didn't really matter at all because Gordon Billard in the 91 would win his second race of the year, and the other second driver to do it this year, other than Shane Harden. He won at Atlanta earlier, and now this is his second win of the year.